Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today was a pretty great day for my cinema collection, so let's get down to what I bought. First time I picked out from Best Buy, I had myself a $5 rewards program coupon, so I got this for only $5, great deal, and that was the Roger Corman classic, Piranha. This movie is fantastic, however I did watch this tonight, so we'll talk about this one in a couple minutes. So after Best Buy, I decided to run out to a Salvation Army that I don't visit too often, but I'm definitely glad I went in because I found a ton of great stuff. The first time I picked up was King Kong on HD DVD. Now I do already have this on DVD and I do already have it on Blu-ray, but I figured for only $1, definitely have to grab it on HD DVD as well. Then I grabbed a few VHS tapes as well. First one I picked up was Tootsie. If you guys remember, just bought this on CED the other day. However, I don't have a CED player yet, so definitely wanted to grab this so I can finally sit down and watch it. Can't wait to check this one out. I hear it's great. The next title I grabbed was Teen Wolf. Now this one I already have on DVD, but I had to grab it just due to the cover art. Look at that. Tell me if that's not a fantastic cover art. This thing is in great condition too. Had to get this, only cost me 50 cents, fantastic deal. The next title I grabbed was Runaway Train here in this beautiful big box. Now unfortunately it is a bit faded, but as you can see, it's a Canon Pictures film. Had to get it for 50 cents, this was a fantastic buy. Next title I grabbed was Penn and Teller Get Killed. Best thing about this, never released a DVD, only released through DVD-R on Warner Brothers Burn On Demand program, but I think we all know how I feel about that horrible DVD-R program. So definitely glad to have a copy of this. Again, 50 cents, great deal. And the last title I grabbed, I've been looking for many years, very happy to come across this, and that is Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. This is great, never released on DVD here in the US, so finding this for only 50 cents was a fantastic find. But that's not it, I saved the best for last. As I always say, if you're into Laserdisc, you should always look through a pawn shop's and a thrift store's records. Reason being is because when a Laserdisc is in its sleeve, it looks just like a record. And a lot of times, these stores will just throw them in with all their other records, and they'll have them for really cheap. So just on a whim, I decided to look through the Salvation Army's records, and sure enough, I came across the shakiest gun in the West. This is awesome. I love Don Knotts, had to get this. Only cost me 99 cents. That is a great deal. Again, just on a whim, just decided to look through all their records. It was a good idea because this is great. So that's it what I bought today, so now into what I watched. And like I said, I checked out Piranha. This was fantastic. I have seen the remake, and the reason I say remake is because now that I've seen this, I know that the remake really isn't a remake at all. It's just another movie about piranhas. It really has nothing to do with this. But this movie was so fantastic. Think like late 70s, early 80s creature feature meets late 70s, early 80s slasher film, and that's what you get. It's like creature feature meets like Friday the 13th. That is this movie, and it is so damn good. I don't really know what to say about it because it is pretty cheesy, it is pretty goofy, but if you're into like late 70s and early 80s like sci-fi horror movies, this is definitely something you're going to want to buy. You're definitely going to check this one out. It's only $9.99 at Best Buy right now, so pretty good price. I had myself a $5 reward program coupon, so I ended up getting this for only $4.99, which is a great deal. I cannot recommend this movie enough. The special effects were great. You know, uses traditional special effects. In fact, this actually has a lot of stuff on it. There's a documentary on here about the making of the movie, and they actually tell you a lot of the special effects and how they made them. So yeah, the making of Piranha, behind the scenes footage, blooper outtakes, some trailers, and I guess and some additional scenes from a network television version. So this is just, again, amazing. Pretty cool the way it opens up too. It actually opens up here and has another cover art, as you can see. Like you can actually take this cover art and switch it around, and I actually sort of like this cover art a little bit better than, I mean, this cover art's great, don't get me wrong, but that's pretty cool right there. Also, this has a typo. It says, from man who introduced us to Jack Nicholson, Francis Ford Coppola, and so on and so forth, when they meant to say, from the man who introduced us to, and it does say it correctly on the inside, so I found that pretty funny. There's a little typo on the back, but still, this is great. Again, can't get into it too much. It's a simple story. There's basically government scientists are trying to create these like mutant piranhas because they were going to introduce them into northern Cambodia back in the Vietnam War, but they still kept the program going, and they ended up escaping and just start terrorizing this little local community, and it's just balls to the wall, awesome. So definitely check this one out. Again, if you're into late 70s, early 80s, like sci-fi horror movies, if you like slashers, if you like all that stuff, you are definitely going to see it. It's fantastic. Cannot recommend this movie enough. So that's it for what I bought today. Got a ton of great stuff. I'm definitely glad I decided to stop in that Salvation Army. I wasn't really planning on going, just sort of went in on a whim, and it definitely paid off. And Piranha was fantastic. Cannot recommend it enough. Such a great movie. Absolutely loved it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.